Bună ziua! Scoați! Ați venit cu frumoasă! Hai!
Aqui, ó. Já querer. Grazie.
Every day counts. Every day they are in an institution counts. So it is a matter of life and death.
Romania wants to close the door on its dark past and its grim institutions. Now the thinking is that children should be reunited with their natural family, put into foster care or into smaller centres. It's a massive cultural shift for children, parents and the entire society.
This place was an institution for children with severe special needs. When we started the project in 2003, there were about 270 children. If you came to the building through the bars of the windows, you'd hear the shouts, you'd hear the screams, you'd see the hands being tied to the bars. The kids were self-aggressive, were simply being tied, and they were left in their cot like that for days on end.
What's so wrong with institutionalisation?
Nobody pays attention to them individually because they're always a mass. Nobody cares if they're alone. Nobody will will try to find out why they are sad. There will hardly be anybody asking them why they are ill and what happens and why they suffer.
Așa, bravo scumpule, hai că putem merge, hai! Bravo Ionuț, bravo! Hai să mergem să arătăm noi la nenea că noi știm să umblăm.
Everything was a new experience to them. Getting them out, seeing the grass, touching the leaves. It was unbelievable to see how every single sensation was extraordinary, was something fascinating to them.
And now what do you hope for Monica?
Pardon?
What do you hope for Monica? She'll live here, she can develop.
She will live here for the rest of her life. It's a miracle to see her stand as she does now, because before she was packed like a sandwich. Her position actually was more or less this one, and that's how she was tied. She was basically tied like a sandwich, and whenever she was let loose, she would hit her head with her feet very, very strongly. And it took about 2 years of work with Monica. just because we said in the registration that people are eventually violent. And you expect that to sort out the situation. It doesn't. Don't have to pay foster carers to do the job. One of them is 10, the other one is 14, and they both were simply stuck in their cots or stuck on the chairs they were sat, without doing activities, without having any sort of interrelationship with people. They couldn't eat solid food. They were basically being fed from the bucket, and all they did was suck food. That was all they did. That was the way in which they were eating, drinking, basically, drinking their food.
Doamne, dar de ce nu ne face cu ea? Exact cum se face cu ea. Una de 28. Și apoi mămica stă cu ea, cu fata 28, știi? Și avea venit tot timpul pe la ei. Ce ați făcut astăzi? Ce să vă întreb ore? În afară de ore? În afară de ore. Practică. Ai făcut la cineva mai? Ai făcut la cineva?
I'm not a specialist, but a kind of retard, kind of other mental disease. So, but this is not. I don't know all the diagnostics, so but mainly mental disease.
17.
Oh, binele, să adună cușca de albin.
17, tu 17 are.
And they were placed there, and in that moment I assumed that the door was closed, you know. You are here, you have a mental disabilities, and we saw many children in that situation, especially teenager.
Dar credeți că din când în când copiilor le dor de părinți, nu?
Au telefon, dă telefon. Tati, trimitem asta, mami, trimitem ce. Așa că nu dus lipsă de nimic.
Vezi că pici.
Nu știu, pot să te duc acolo.
Pun cafea bună.
I can't tell my grandmother everything because she's old and she doesn't understand what's happening in this world right now of teenagers and all this stuff.
What's it like when Razvan misses your parents? What happens?
He comes and tell me, and then I hug him and I tell him that my mother is going to come home soon.
Do you feel like you're a bit of a mother to him as well?
Of course, yes. Because my mother told me when she left that I should take care of him.
De fapt, la masă nu se vorbește, se mănâncă, se bea. Da.
Their age or their abilities, they get involved in prostitutions, they beg, and the big ones, they organize gangs of young people, of young kids.
Da. Știi ce mai faci?
Uitați câte în
Care mă, la moldoveanul ăla meu?
Da,
mă, moldoveanul ăsta, coboralul ăsta în cameră. Zăpăcitul, dă-i un picior în creier. Ce e ăla? Nu-l călsuși, Corneliu.
Ăsta?
Da.
Ia, ține.
Este în viața mea, l-am văzut.
Era bine dacă era și Zenica aici.
Ai auzit?
When he was 10.
Eu de la 2 ani.
Unde m-am mutat eu?
Ce zici, nu? Gata, uite, la un căr, dar să ai. Dacă pleacă la un mare de cum el o plăcește. Acolo s-a mutat.
Cine ai gău?
Ai vrei?
Da, dar eu stau în față.
Urcă un pic.
Ăsta, moșule.
So, who takes care of you?
Me, eu, el, toți prieteni. Friends.
Hai, Linuș, că ne mai trebuie 350. Să mai bine de la 350. Ai auzit?
We received a lot of money from everywhere in the world, and obviously people expect now to see some changes. And the fact that these kids, these people are still here, it is sad.
Okay, Emma. I present you Emmanuel, Buzgan Emmanuel. I have 5 months. No, I am 5 months old. It's better. And I have a little story. And Monica will tell the story. And we have to do that for him because with no ID he doesn't exist. He has no rights. You don't exist, you have no rights. And now we are working on his ID papers. They have no affiliation, no stability. That's my mommy. I go to my mommy. I'm safe with my mommy. I have many mommies. Anyone, it's okay, but which is mine? Is not their place in the hospital. no matter the condition they are. It's simple.
They shouldn't be in a cot with another 10 babies around them just waiting to be fed. There isn't staff to work with them. The medical staff is not specialized in working with children. They are medical staff, they are nurses, and a baby's place is not in a hospital.
Vai, nu te speria. Nu te speria, că tu ești fetiță cu minte. Mari, nu, gata. Nu, gata. Hai la joacă și tu.
I think that the issue of international adoptions was at the core of not doing reform in Romania until 2001-2002, because people thought generally that by sending kids abroad you would sort out the issue of childcare in Romania. It was totally wrong. I think that money was being made by a whole network formed of lawyers, people involved in social services, politicians, doctors. You'd have, I think that nearly everybody who was involved in this kind of scheme had his or her own cut.
Ce faci? Mă să dai tinere? Mi-l dai? Da-mi. 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 Vai, da-mi, n-ai obosit? Asta e cu el.
Has it made your job harder?
My job is the same, but my soul is crying.